Working towards achieving goals in life is not as easy for a person with special needs, as this requires love, care and support. But for Jerry Lavarabin from Panaras village, who's in his early 20s, it's not an obstacle because he has set his goals to achieve. Jerry has hearing impediments and can only communicate through sign language. His mother Gabriela recalls Jerry's childhood days.
Kami binbiglit, bin at long lubay sa maulog tukwan temen. Go tamen go grol kamantar no sa mipla sabol semen kain pikinil semen nanaplungarin.
In 2010, after completing his grade 6 and staying home for some time, his and his sister Rosemary, a Catholic nun, reopened Jerry's desire and hope to education. With the love, care and support provided by his uncle Stephen and Auntie Marian, he enrolled at Sacred Heart Primary School in Kavieng. Jerry is also very good in playing sports and is a Paralympian who has represented New Ireland Province in athletics, producing successive results.
Training tembayron siya ron golong where isa like mo sa Clapemore Mountain na go down training long.
From Sacred Heart Primary School, he was transferred to St. Jude Silur Primary School. Jerry, in his sign language, says that he found it difficult to cope because of limited infrastructure and materials to really support people with special needs, and also a teacher who is specialized in inclusive education.
Okay, so his experience with Sacred Heart Primary School was a lot of teachers, they couldn't communicate with Jerry because they wouldn't know the sign language, and there wasn't a lot of in-services from Kalan, Kavieng, especially Resource Center, to conduct sign language in-services and all this to Jerry when he was at Sacred Heart Primary School. And also the students, the general feeling among the students wasn't much, it wasn't really that open to sign with the students, so a lot of the times he keeps to himself.
Rose Passingan is one of the specialist teachers who have graduated from St. Benedict's Teachers College in East Subic Province with a diploma in primary teaching and also special inclusive education. With Rose's expertise in special inclusive education, Jerry has found space and time in his education journey, producing promising academic results, being one of the top 5 students.
He scored very high marks, and he got 4 gifts at the end of the year, and he is now going to do his grade 8 this year.
Her initiative to strengthen the outreach program for people with special needs will be a lifelong thing to remember.
And then running workshops, and then getting the old school, the students, volunteers to get trained in sign language, and then they are able to communicate with Jerry.
The Christian Brothers, a Catholic congregation of men, have been very helpful as part of this spirituality.
If Jerry can advance through elementary and primary, why not these other children in the villages? So that's it's kind of a model student as well too, to give encouragement to parents.
What Rose wants to see is a society free from discrimination for people with special needs and are given the utmost special treatment with love, care and support. Fabian Hakelitz, National MTV News.